What's up guys, welcome back today for another Fortnite video, and in this one we have a lot of stuff to go over. I'm gonna go over what's going on with the island. We are 1 or 2 days out from a big event happening, and I want to make sure that you guys know everything, you know the information, and you know what's happening. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like on it. Let's shoot for somewhere around 1,000 likes. That'd be awesome. Also, if you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to make sure you're not missing out on any Fortnite content. I'm coming at you with new content daily, every single day. If you're planning on purchasing any V-Bucks or skins in the future for Fortnite Battle Royale or Save the World, you can directly support me through the end of 2018 by entering my support a creator code, PINEAPPLEZYT. In the store, check out the bottom right hand corner of the screen to open up the menu. There you can simply type in my code, PINEAPPLEZYT, and you're directly supporting my work. I'll be following back a number of you guys who show me proof on my Twitter page, so definitely hit me up over there. I'll link it down below. Yesterday, the floating island actually reached its final destination, which just turns out to be the 7th rune, and now something strange has happened overnight. All of the runes have risen out of the ground. They're now levitating and slowly making their way towards the floating island over the final rune. This has been pretty sudden. I woke up, I saw the news, and I thought, you know what, I'll hop on, I'll make this video because this is probably pretty big, you know, like we spent all this time watching the island go around to all the different rune sites in reverse order, and now literally just like a day before it's supposed to happen, which by the way, it was leaked that we're supposed to have this event, or at least something big happening in the game October 20th, or at least in the next few days. We're getting really close, and for them to hold off on this until the very end of the process or near the end of the process must mean it is a very substantial thing. It's really interesting though, because the rune sites previously, all 7 of them, were levitating almost exactly the way they are now. When the island was above each individual rune site, it was making the rune come up out of the ground and float as it harnessed its energy. So they all have previously floated before, but the fact that they are all floating basically on their own at this point is pretty substantial, and I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. It could be a number of things. One theory going around, and this is courtesy of Fortnite Leaks on Twitter, but he says, I was thinking and analyzing. What if the runes go to the island and they form a floating circle around it, and then the runes start moving around the island? It's definitely a possibility. I would not rule it out, but as far as any of us know, nobody really knows what's going on. I guess for sure, to find out definitively, we're gonna have to wait not even that much longer. I mean, we're only a day or 2 out at most from the next phase of this island event happening. In the item shop for Fortnite last night, we ended up getting a brand new skin set called Sanctum. Essentially, he looks to be a dark version of Drift. That's what everyone's been saying on Twitter, on Reddit, on YouTube comments. As far as I've done research, everyone has been saying this looks like Drift in a dark form, and there is a lot of reason to actually believe that. For one, they are similar, you just can't deny that. They are similar, not exactly the same, but similar enough. We have also previously gotten a dark version of another skin, that's the Dark Bomber, and I would not be surprised to see them continue to do this. Another thing I want to point out is in the Season 5 storyline. That's when we first got our first glimpse of Dark Bomber. We saw her reflection in the cube. She was touching the cube, and we saw the dark version of herself reflected in that cube. Bright Bomber was a main character, a focal point of the Season 5 storyline, at least in regards to the loading screens, and right there with her almost the entire time was Drift. Drift was like the main character of Season 5 just because he was the first guy you unlocked. He was in basically every single loading screen. So to have Dark Bomber get a dark version of herself and then Drift, I think it makes a lot of sense, and honestly might be a continuation of the Season 5 storyline, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get a lot of our questions that we've had for so long finally answered, because as I've said before, it seems like all the last few seasons are kind of intertwined and meshed together. They're connected in some way. All the events are connected. That's what it seems like, at least, and all these signs are pointing towards that. I mean, like, if we're not letting go of stuff from Season 5, I mean, Season 5 literally had the loading screen with Dark Bomber on it. And then in Season 6, Dark Bomber came out, so clearly this stuff is all connected, and I wonder if there's any Easter eggs or anything that maybe we haven't picked up on yet. Something that I've seen going around the internet like wildfire in the past few hours is this theory, this idea that all of the runes are going to the Dusty Divot to fill it up. Basically, it's all over Twitter replies right now, and that just doesn't make any sense. And Fortnite Leaks backs me up here. He says literally, I don't know why people want this to fill up Dusty Divot because it would take way too long, and on top of that, there's not even enough dirt, enough actual volume to even come close to filling up that hole. So that's something that honestly I've been surprised that I've been seeing, because I don't think that makes sense. That might be like one of the least likely theories that I've ever seen, just because from a practicality standpoint, I mean, the Dusty Divot, if it were a real place, I would really like to see the measurements on how deep it is and how long it would actually take to fill it up with dirt and completely fill it up. It would take a long time, so that's why I just think it's not likely. I've also seen some rumors that say Tilted Towers could go, and I mean, like, we've talked about this for the past 2 seasons. In Season 3, we thought, the meteor was going to come and wipe it out, and then we thought there were going to be multiple other instances where Tilted Towers would be deleted from the game, but here we are on October 19th, 2018, and it's still standing. It's still here. The reason a lot of people are talking about Tilted Towers possibly being destroyed is because a while ago there was a graphic made that basically showed that you could fit all of the runes, all 7 of the runes, into Tilted Towers like this, and I'm not exactly sure what this proves. It's not really proving anything. I mean, I could literally take a bunch of random squiggles and put it on to any given place on Fortnite and make it look like it belongs. So people are saying that because this, which is most likely fake and most likely completely irrelevant, Tilted Towers could be getting hit. The whole idea is that because the runes fit into Tilted so perfectly, and now the runes are on the move, that they could be going to Tilted to lift it up off the ground and delete it and bring it somewhere else, or destroy it, or send it to another dimension. I've seen it all, guys, and I'm pretty confident in saying that's not going to happen. It looks like they're all moving in unison to the middle rune site where the island currently is. Definitely, though, guys, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. We're getting really close to a major event happening in Fortnite, possibly even changing the landscape. I wonder if we're going to get new map locations with this new event that's happening here in the next couple days. We really haven't gotten that much changed in Season 6. There's been a couple areas that have been minorly changed, but for the most part, there hasn't been a drastic overhaul that we're used to seeing from Fortnite in regards to the start of a new season. I sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you could do me a favor, drop a like. That's all I'm asking. Just takes a second, benefits us both, and it really makes my day. Also, if you really enjoyed it and you want to see more, you like what you see, go ahead and feel free to subscribe to the channel and help me get closer to my goal of 400,000 subscribers. I'd really, really appreciate that. And until next time, take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.